Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Thanks again for all the love and support on the last few videos. I will honestly never stop expressing how grateful I am, so honestly, thank you. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, make sure you drop out a like and help share the video. It always helps boost it in the algorithm, and if you want to help the channel grow, a sub always goes a long way in helping out the channel grow. I appreciate you guys with all the support. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. With that out of the way, let's jump into the video. So cheaters, yes, they are bad. Arguably the worst they've been in Escape from Tarkov with the latest patch to go live in December. The question though, why? Why is it so bad in this game? Why are there so many? Why do they do it? Well, let's answer those questions in today's video and dive into some of those answers and break them down. The first question, why is it so bad in this game? That can be attributed to a bunch of things. The first being the easy one. Is there even an anti-cheat? Well, yes there is. Battlestate Games chose to use BattlEye as their first line of defense. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, it started to seem like the BattlEye launcher is not catching like most of the basic cheats in Tarkov. They're kind of slipping through, in my opinion. Some of those basic cheats are ESP, which is the ability to see players through walls or items through walls, aimbot, radar, and now the latest in the bunch of cheats are the console commands, which have the ability to have all the loot in the map teleported to you. So BattlEye is kind of seeing some cracks in the defenses. That's the first line of defense, though. After that is the player reporting system. However, it's a tricky one because the fact that Tarkov prides itself on being a hardcore game, unless it is blatant cheating, there's no way to tell. No kill cam makes it difficult. Until recently, there was no way to check a player's stats, but that new addition might help to find some suspicious culprits and get rid of them. The developers then review these cases manually when you report somebody and then proceed to issue ban waves to get rid of a bunch of those dirty players. So all those issues kind of compile into why it's so bad into this game. That's kind of all the things and the reasons why they're slipping through, or seeming through, kind of just breaking through the anti-cheat and the fact that the player reporting system isn't necessarily the quickest all the time. You'll actually have, for example, there's no right away, there's no auto ban system from what it seems like. Nothing suspicious flags the anti-cheat and then gets you right away banned. Like I just haven't seen that, honestly, and I think that's lacking. I mean, let me know in the comments down below if you guys have seen like the anti-cheat kind of instantly ban somebody, but I haven't. So that kind of answers, in my opinion, why it's so bad in this game, what's causing it, essentially. All of those things can kind of be attributed to it. But we'll move on from that question and we'll hop into the next question, which is, why are there so many? Easy. Anyone can cheat.
Anyone?
Yes, I mean literally anyone can go on Google search and just type in Tarkov cheats and boom. You can find one of the many websites. I'm not going to link any or show any on the stream because I don't want to promote it any way, shape, or form. But those websites that offer the services to players, it seems very bad. The ease of access to it can really hurt genuine players trying to get by. I'm sure there are deeper, more advanced cheats that are out there. Aren't so easy to purchase, but I really didn't want to dive into that rabbit hole and end up somewhere I shouldn't be and have my name attached to something like that. So just the fact that I could just Google search Tarkov cheats and I found so many websites providing that, providing those services, we'll say, is very, very disheartening because it just shows how easy it is to get the cheats into the game, which kind of reverses back to my first point. But the truth is there's so many cheaters right now just happening because how easy it is. It's easy as just going to buy a new game on Steam or a website and you just purchase it with your information and download it. Same thing with those cheats. You can just go on our website and purchase and download them, it looks like. There's no extra steps from what I've seen. I mean, you just search it, you type it, and you buy it. The next question, why do they do it?
Why do they do it?
Because it might be bad in this game. It might be really easy to cheat. And why are there so many? The fact that you can just go purchase them. But what is the purpose of cheating? What are you getting out of cheating in Escape from Tarkov more than you're getting out of cheating in another game like Call of Duty or PUBG or any of these other shooter games, Valorant or something like that? Why do we see more cheaters out in this game specifically in comparison to other FPS shooters? Or why does it feel that way necessarily? To me, it's simple, though. Escape from Tarkov, it's honestly, unlike any other game we've played, that's why we all love it so much. The aspects of it, it's a hardcore looter shooter, survival, milsim, extraction-based game, along with some other elements, including MMO elements as well, with the leveling of the character and the skills. But the main reasons I can tell why a cheater decides to go purchase some cheats and install them is, one, they're getting smashed into game by other players who are just better than them, or honestly, other cheaters, and this gets them into a loop. They feel like a good player might be a cheater just because they've ran into so many cheaters. The good player might get classified as a cheater, or it might actually just be a cheater causing them to go purchase the cheats and stomp, quote unquote, on other players by abusing aimbot or some other of the mechanics that they sell to give players an advantage over other players. Because a lot of players get stuck in this loop. Hey, they're getting pooped on by a lot of cheaters. They're getting killed by a lot of players, and they can't get anything rolling, and they just feel like they're really bad. So they revert to cheating in order to get ahead in this game, because this game has a serious skill gap, but also a high luck factor. Both of those things play into effect with it, and the ability that players can just go buy some aimbot and then destroy lobbies is honestly super, super frustrating, especially when you're a genuine player and trying to get better at the game by improving your skills. The second reason, though, is because of the in-game economy. Tarkov works on your character leveling up and gaining higher skills like an MMO, but also gathering enough ruble to run whatever kit you want when you have them unlocked. And cheaters take this to their advantage. With the ability to find items quicker, avoid players, and get quests done easier, they get to have a leg up on the economy and other players leveling up faster. Essentially making them virtually rich, which in Tarkov, when you're rich, it's a great feeling. If you guys have played late into a wipe and have had a high-level character, reached max traders, had a lot of ruble, it's a sense of accomplishment. It's a great feeling, and it's definitely something very rewarding, and Tarkov hits that itch unlike any other game I've ever played. Unfortunately, you have these players that are, exploiting the system to get to that level, not genuinely. And to me, I don't know how they could honestly enjoy the game that way, because you're reaching something just ingenuous and it doesn't really hit the same. Now, granted, they might enjoy the game, because I hear that a lot from cheaters. They get to still enjoy the game by cheating, and that players who play genuinely don't enjoy the game. They're kind of suffering. But me, I have played the game genuinely for a long time now, and I have found it very, very enjoyable to play without cheating. So you can definitely, especially if you're a bad player, I promise, playing and practicing and learning from other players, from other streamers, watching my videos, watching streams of other players, just playing the game, you will improve at this game. I promise. It comes with time. You might feel super disheartened because you're still trying to learn everything, but it will come. So don't revert to cheating. If you're watching this and you're like, oh, maybe I should cheat. I've been getting dogged on for the last week on this game. Don't ever revert to that, because that just makes the problem worse. Not just for you, but somebody else you might kill might revert to cheating. So now you have two. Kind of the old Hydra, you kill one head, two more pop up, that kind of, Hell, Hydra. That thing, that kind of is a situation with cheating in Tarkov, and I think is what makes it worse than it really is. Or what it actually is the fact that other players are kind of just feeding into the problem, unfortunately, unknowingly necessarily, but, that's out of my hand. That's why I believe they do it. Or they could just be total jerks and want to cheat and ruin other people's nights. There's people like that in the world, unfortunately. But hopefully that's not the majority most of the time. So, you kind of got to deal with those people. But a lot of times the fact that the economy and leveling and stuff like that is why leads a lot of players to cheat in Tarkov. How's Battlestate going to fix this? You might be asking. Honestly, it's unfortunate that I'm going to answer it this way, because I don't see any serious changes coming to anti-cheat soon, besides some bandage changes to patch some stuff up. We will have to keep hoping they're working on some netcoding changes or some engine changes and a new anti-cheat to combat these cheats. But for now, all satisfaction we're getting is whenever they put out one of those ban waves on Twitter or Discord and tell you how many thousands of accounts were banned for cheating. Fingers crossed, though, for a change in the near future. However that might come, I really hope for something new, for some change, to ground out these guys out of the game. But honestly, I wouldn't hold my breath. I don't know if I'd hold my breath on that one, because it's been going on for so many years now. We can complain about it all we want, and it just does not get better. So at some point, it just becomes kind of null and void just to keep complaining about it. But hopefully Battlestate Games will eventually realize this, whether it be through competition, whether through it be the player base leaving, something will have to cause them to change. Well, with all that being said, what are your guys' thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below some of your experience with cheaters this wipe. Has it been worse than previous ones? Has it been better, or just about the same? I'm very curious. I really want to get a lot of feedback from a lot of people, so sound off down below in the comments. Please give me the most feedback, because I would love to make a follow-up video on this, but I also need player feedback, because I can't just use my own self as a reference as much as I try and use other streamers' perspectives and stuff like that and see how they're feeling. I need to know as much information as I can. So let me know what you guys think about it down below. And if you guys honestly made it this far into the video and haven't dropped a like or a sub, I would ask you, what are you waiting for? Now, genuinely, guys, thank you for watching the video, though, honestly. Always, I will see you on Saturday, guys, with a new video. We'll talk about some Throne and Liberty pay-to-win systems and some of that stuff. But you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching. If you're going to go play some Escape from Tarkov after this video, go enjoy it. Hopefully you don't run into some cheaters. Peace out, guys. Bye.